Hi guys, this is a video to show you my 3D printed LED longboard light mounts. I'm going to go through how everything fits together, what lights are compatible with it, then quickly show how they get fitted. I dare say it's probably just common sense to most people. Then finally at the end I'm going to have a little bit of test footage for you to see how they perform. You'll have to forgive my camera's low light ability, it's pretty terrible, but it's the best I can do, unfortunately. Okay, so the lights that I chose for this project are the cat eye orbs. They're a nice compact size, they're good quality, decent performance. The mounting system lends itself quite well to what I want to do. So this is the first type of mount. This is the bar end mount. So originally designed to fit in the end of mountain bike handlebars. Unfortunately, you can only get the bar end mount in red. So I had to buy a couple of standard white orbs. They come with this little silicone strap. So as far as compatibility of different lights goes, if we remove that silicone strap, what you're looking for is any light with this type of button mount on should work. So the button is about 15.3 mil across. Obviously anywhere around about that will work. The diameter of the inner pin there is 8.5 mil and it sits roughly 4.5–5 mil tall. So any light with that should work. Now the mount itself is dead simple. So this is my V2 rear mount. Light gets shoved into the hole. It's as simple as that. Now I wanted the mount to be nice and easy to use, so at any point you wanted to remove the light, you could. So you could have multiple mounts on different boards and then only have one set of lights. They can be easily switched between. Now a few people will be concerned that that style of mount is going to vibrate loose. Trust me, it is not. It takes considerable force to remove this, and because the mount itself is made of rubber, it actually insulates itself from vibration, so it physically cannot vibrate out. I've been running this for a couple of days now during testing and they've not moved a millimetre. They've been absolutely solid. So very happy with that. Now the white light, I had to produce the bar mount myself, or bore mount. So you print this in two halves. This needs to be printed in some kind of flex material though. Solid materials such as ABS, PLA just won't work. These little fins need to be able to bend and flex in order to grip inside the bore. So it fits dead simple. Once printed, just slide it into there and the other half on. Now you can glue these on if you really want to. I don't really see the point. Once it's fitted into the bore of the mount, the compression will hold it in place anyway. If you swap these around enough, they're eventually going to wear out, so if you don't glue them, it makes it nice and easy to put new ones on. Now as for fitting, very easy. So you undo your trucks. It's completely up to you whether you decide to keep or get rid of the original riser. I decided to get rid of it, and that is it. You're good to go. Just plug in your lights and you're sorted. So this is what everything looks like when it's fitted. So as you can see, we've got nice divergent lights on the rear, which increases visibility on the road at the rear of the board. And then at the front we've got a nice central beam going forwards. As you can see, with the mount fitted with the tubes rearwards, the lights are almost completely hidden underneath the nose of the board. Again, if you flip it around 180 degrees, they will kind of stick out to about level. I know I said earlier in the video that some people might be a little bit concerned about these vibrating loose or coming out on rough roads while you're riding. Well, I live in the UK countryside and we have some horrendous road surfaces, so there's no better place to test them really. I've done about 20 to 30 miles on these so far, keeping a close eye on them, and they haven't moved a millimetre. They've been absolutely rock solid, which is kind of what I expected, but it's nice to have it confirmed. So any worries about that, they are not going anywhere, don't worry. Now, as for actual performance, rear lights, no issues with whatsoever. They produce a wonderful pattern out the back, really highly visible. Now, front lights, as far as being seen by other road users, no issues whatsoever. You can see them from a mile off. However, for seeing where you're going, not so good. And it's not necessarily 100% they're not bright enough.
Granted, they're not, but because they're mounted so low to the floor, they cast lots of shadows as you're riding around, which isn't great, so it can kind of hide rocks and potholes a little bit. So if you wanted to see where you're going to need a light a little bit higher up, either helmet light or some kind of torch. But if you're in an area or road where there's no natural light whatsoever, or any road lights, it's completely black, then they will get you through it. So that's enough droning on by me. It's time to move on to the test footage. You're going to have to forgive my camera's low light ability. It's not great. It doesn't really show what these things are like in real life. They are a lot brighter in real life, but it gives you an idea. Thank you very much.